I was thinking about doing this video all day because, my first crypto cycle, like I said, was when I bought BTC at $400 a BTC. So that is quite some time. That is quite some time ago. Okay. And I remember all of these cycles, and all these cycles are pretty much the same. You get these people out here who, for some strange reason, I don't know, I'm beginning to believe that they are bots, that they are literal bots. I haven't clicked on none of these people that are always leaving these comments because, they have to be bots. They seriously have to be, meaning that every time we are in a bull cycle, these people will come out of nowhere and always with the negative comments all the time. That's what I was thinking today. Like I didn't click on their names because some of these comments, these channels were probably only created a day before or 2 days before. So I'm beginning to believe some of these people are bots, or some of these comments are coming from bots. But some of them were coming from real people. Like back in the day when XRP was getting like ridiculous traction, like from what's his name, Crypto Bit Boy, and stuff like that, right? The early days was XRP is a banker's coin. Yeah, they were talking about that for years. They were talking about that for years. It's a banker's coin. That's going to make it so tainted. I would never invest in a crypto that is for the system. Right? Meanwhile, it was never the purpose, it was never the point of cashing out your Bitcoin for fiat currency. That was never the purpose of Bitcoin. This is what they said. This is what they tell us, right? It was never meant for you to cash it out into fiat. It was meant for it to damn near replace the fiat based system, and you could spend your BTC by swiping your BTC. I owe you $20. I swipe your QR code. Here's the $20 that I owe you in BTC. People are not even doing it like that. People are not. BTC is literally it's the same as you hoarding up gold. It's the same as you buying gold coins because it is a store of value. It was never supposed to be a store of value. It was supposed to be for everyday transactions, and it has never evolved since its in inception. But I'm here to tell you, this is not a religion. You can do it through pure demonstration. I could say, if I owe you $20 and you wanted it in BSV, I could scan your phone and you would get it and receive it and confirm it in seconds. So what is more usable? What is more usable? So that's just my little rant for today. But these people show up in every cycle. See, in this cycle, they're not saying that XRP is a banker's coin. No, what they're saying is that it's going to take 5 more years. It's going to take 10 more years. And I looked it up. I looked it up. XRP, it was called by different names. One of the names that I remember is it was called WorldCoin at one. Like they kept changing the names for some reason. It didn't start off as XRP, right? So, but now it's XRP, and these people, they're trying to say that you need a ridiculous amount of time. No, it was actually I had to look it up. I basically forgot this fun fact. It was created in 2012 by I think the Google cited David Schwartz, Arthur Brito, and Jed McCaleb. Yep. I had to look it up again. I used to know all of this stuff. You forget a lot about some of this stuff over the years, right? It's been out for over 10 years. This is not a new coin. This is not a new technology. The last time I used to keep in contact with all of this knowledge, they had 1,700 non disclosure agreements with all kinds of countries and private institutions for them to run their software and to use XRP, the coin. So they're not saying it's a banker's coin anymore. What they're saying now is it's going to take 5 or 10 more years, as if we've been waiting going on 4.5 years for this court case to be over. Now it is finally over. Who the hell got 5 or more 10 years? And this is what I said, because these comments were taken from Money Rules. I love his channel, right? He gave a prediction of, well, he was talking about somebody else's prediction, but he has been kind of conservative. He said this year $8 is the top. And I said, hell no. Hell no. I saw a video today. Brad Garlinghouse said he was in another recent interview. He was in another recent interview on TV. I don't know if it was MSNBC. It was one of them. He said they sign on more companies in the last 6 months recently to use RippleNet, XRP. They signed up more companies in the last 6 months than in their whole entire history. So they have over 2,000 customers. We are talking about governments. We're talking about private banks. We're talking about high net worth individuals, companies. XRP is like the freaking McDonald's. It's the freaking Amazon of our time. People just cannot see it. And these depressed ass weirdos that come on here and say, you'll be lucky if we get $50 XRP in the next 5 years, and that's being extremely bullish. I wish these fucking people would go away. I have already explained this already. So many videos. I can't even remember all the videos. It is designed for $10,000 in its design, in its tokenomics. It is designed for $10,000 per XRP. In the amount of drops that are contained in XRP, it is designed for $10,000 per XRP. It was designed to handle all the money in the world. You could send and receive any amount. It would get there in seconds and confirm in seconds. There is, and finally, I just saw the thing. And somebody said today on one of the videos I was watching, it was like, well, there are other blockchains that are faster. It doesn't matter what's faster. Who has the contracts already? They don't. And for all the claims of fast, somebody put up a name and they were like, well, you can send, receive, and confirm within 77 seconds. I've never heard of this crypto before. And somebody gleefully pointed out that XRP does the same thing in 3 to 5 seconds. Why would you need anything faster than that? Why would you? Can you imagine if I owed you $1 million and you like, hey man, I want my money. Like, all right, man, open up your Coinbase account. All right. Send me your Coinbase account, or open up your XRP wallet inside your Exodus wallet. All right. Send me the link to my to my to my messages, right? You send me a text message, send me the link to your wallet. Bam, I got it, right? Or if you're on live, you can hold up your phone and I can scan the QR code on the screen. Bam, right? I will send you, since it's $1 million, I will send you $1 in XRP and tell me if you get it. I'm doing it right now. Okay. Whoop. That is the correct. I got the dollar. Did you get the message that came along with the dollar? Yes. Okay, I'm going to send you the $1 million that I owe you. Stand by. Whoop. It's that fast. You do not need a middleman. You don't need somebody standing in between you. You can buy XRP anywhere. Anywhere. Hell, there are people that are selling it themselves. How do I know? One of them is on YouTube. He says you can buy any amount directly from him, like he's like a broker for XRP. This video is called Cash for XRP. If you want to get out of this space, I will find a way to send you some cash. If you are so depressed of this market, I will buy your XRP. We'll do it through Cash App. Real simple way. I am 100% certified on Trustpilot. You can send me your 1,000 coins. First, I'll receive it, and then in a second later, I will send you your Cash App equivalent. Some of you need to get out of this space. You really do. If you don't see what's coming, I feel sorry for you, because this is the last chance for people to get rich. It really is. This is the last chance. You know what I'm saying? I was about to forget, and I'm glad that I didn't forget. At one point, I had, if I remember correctly, I had, it was hundreds of Ethereum, hundreds. All of us in this space, we all have these stories. I had hundreds of Ethereums, and I really didn't think it was going to go anywhere. And I sold it when it did a little something, something. I think I may have got out of Ether in a couple of $1,000s. Can you imagine if I bought it low, you know what I'm saying? And so I got a couple of thousand. So I said, I did good. Can you imagine if I would have held on to that Ethereum now? I wouldn't be making this video right now. I would already be living in another address. This is the power of the cryptocurrency market. I've been called $100 XRP. I'm going to stand by it because I know it's easy to achieve. So we will give you cash for your XRP so you can get the hell out of here and stop being little girls on everybody's comment section. Damn it, we are sick of you.